I'm just going to make sure that Facebook kicks in. But in the meantime, I just have to tell you, we have so many great things in the show tonight. So I'm so glad you're here because we've got pieces that range all the way from $115 up to just over $3,000. We've got gemstones, we've got diamonds, we've got lab-grown diamonds. We've got some phenomenal specials on lab-grown diamonds. And so we're just going to wait a couple of minutes. Hey, Mark, how are you? Thank you for being here and welcome in. And I just want to tell you also a little bit about the platform. And it looks like Facebook has kicked in. There's always a little lag. And here we go. It looks like it's working, which is always a good thing. Although, I don't know. There it goes. Okay. So anyway, welcome in. This show is Michael O'Connor for Carroll's Jewelers. I'm, of course, Michael O'Connor. Carroll's Jewelers, in case you don't know who Carroll's Jewelers is, and Erica says, hello, Erica. Hello, Luke. And in case you don't know who Carroll's Jewelers is, Carroll's Jewelers, if you are looking for that steadfast jeweler, the jeweler that you can trust, the jeweler who you can go to for anything, Carroll's Jewelers is really that jeweler. They have been around for literally almost a century. As a matter of fact, over 60 years in their current location right here in Fort Lauderdale on Las Olas Boulevard, which is the main street. So if you are looking for that jeweler who represents quality, who represents longevity, steadfastness, Carroll's Jewelers is definitely a place to go. Hello, Leslie. Thank you for being here. Jane says that she's excited to see what we have for the holidays. So we've got some great pieces. I'm glad you're here. I'm going to start in a second, but let me tell you a little bit about this platform. If you are watching, there are several people watching from different platforms. So if you are watching on Instagram, there is a code over my head, and what you're going to do is you're going to put that code in the comment, and they are going to direct message you a link. You'll be able to find out everything in the show. If you're watching on Facebook, what you're going to see here is a group of icons down the side. Those icons do a number of things. So there's a little heart. If you like something I'm saying, if you like a piece that I'm showing, hit the heart button, show a little love, and I'll know that you like what I'm doing. Also, the next button down is the shop button. The shop button is a phenomenal thing. If I'm going too fast, if I'm going too slow, what you need to do is hit the shop button. You'll see everything in the show. If you only have 15 minutes to spend with us, great. Just hit the shop button and everything will come up for you and you'll be able to scroll through everything. The other one below it is a share button, which is 3 dots. So if you would, share this to your Facebook, share this with your friends, because the reality is we all love our friends who share their special deals with us. And we've got so many special deals. So that gives you a little bit about the platform. I am going to move on, and I'm going to move fairly quickly because we have a lot of pieces in the show, including this one that's coming up at the very end of the show. So you want to stick around. Again, if you don't want to stick around, hit the shop button. You'll be able to go right into the menu and you'll be able to see everything. But let's start with probably one of, I think, the quintessential gifts, the gifts that I think everybody has on their wish list. If they don't have it on their wish list, they are going to. If you're getting married, if you are a lover of stacked rings, Kate says it's going to be a fun night. I believe so too, Kate. Jane says I noticed my necklace right away. This is coming up. This is, I think, 2 carats, if I'm not mistaken. I'm going to give you a little sneak preview. It is, yes, 2 carats. It is perfect for a man, perfect for a woman. It is on an 18-inch chain, and it is under $2,000. It is a lab-grown diamond. Speaking of lab-grown diamonds, let's move on to the first item. I want to put this up so that you have the opportunity. Now, there are 3 of them, and so I'm going to do them in order, but I'm going to kind of show them to you all together because this is kind of like a your choice item. This is one of those pieces that if you have never experienced the beauty of diamonds, if you've never experienced that quintessential piece that you can wear with anything, this is a ring that you definitely want to have a look at. Now, this is your choice. They are $1,800 a piece. You are getting the emerald cut here, the oval, or the round. So it's your choice. If you love those big flash bulby pops like this, then the emerald cut is definitely for you. Ovals give you that very elongated fancy look, and of course the classic rounds here. I want you to just have a look at these. So first of all, let's talk about, I think the round is up. So let's talk about the round. And I'm going to take it off here so that we can talk about them separately. So the round me see if I can't do this so that you get a truly beautiful view. There you go. I think that you're getting all of the sparkle here. So these are lab-grown diamonds. What you're looking at here is over 2 carats, or 2 carats total weight approximately. That breaks down to, these are 5 rounds across the top. You can count them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So what that means to you is each one of these is approximately 40 points. They are lab-grown diamonds. They are VS1, VS2 in quality, and EF in color. That is colorless, considered colorless. And of course, VS1, VS2 is extremely, extremely good quality. Julia says she's looking forward to the show. Well, again, thank you for being here, Julia. We've got really great things. And I just love this piece. So thank you, whoever is sending those hearts. So this is lab-grown diamonds. Let me explain a little bit about lab-grown diamonds to you. Lab-grown diamonds are diamonds. They have all of the chemical properties, all of the physical properties, all of the beauty of a diamond. The only difference is their point of origin. Once they are, they're lab-grown, once they complete maturity, they are cut like a normal diamond. They are faceted like a natural diamond. They are graded like a natural diamond. Everything is the same except for their point of origin. Now, the benefit to you is that it usually takes about 3 million years to make a diamond, but you don't have to wait for 3 million years. This gives you diamonds basically right away at a phenomenal, phenomenal price. Kate says she loves all the sparkle. Really, look at this. Look at this sparkle. This is truly amazing. And this is what you get from high quality diamonds. Remember, I said that these are EF in color, VS1, VS2 in clarity. That is extremely high. They are $1,800 each, your choice. When did you ever think that you could get 2 carats of diamonds for under $2,000? It really is unheard of, especially when you're talking about the quality that I'm talking about here. So again, let's talk a bit about, let's keep our mind on the round. So the round is item number 195000354. By the way, if you want, just click the icon above my head, click the shop button. It'll show you everything in the show. This in the store is regularly almost $2,500, $2,490, so $1,800. That means you're getting over 25% off of the normal price of it. 2 full carats, lab-grown diamonds. They are VS1, VS2 in quality and EF in color. Now, these are size 7, but you can get them in any size that you want, and that's really important because, you know, the reality, Erica says, can it be sized? Yes, you're reading my mind, Erica. These are size 7, but you can get them in any size. You can order them in any size you can. So if you wanted to wear them stacked up, you might want to have them a little larger. If you wanted to wear them by themselves, you can absolutely do so. And also you can have them sized a little bit smaller if you wanted to wear them on your pinky finger as a fashion piece. So right now we are talking about the round one, which is on my ring finger. I'm going to put the icon down so that you can actually look at some of the others. So the next one is the emerald cut. So that one is this one here on my pointer. Actually, I'm going to put it on my pointer finger. So anyway, look at this. If you love that beautiful flashbulb pop, one of the things that I love, emerald cut happens to be my favorite cut. And the reason is I like that bright flashbulb pop, that return of bright white light. That's what you get with this cut of stone. The rounds break down the light into all of the spectral hues because that's the magic of a diamond, the way it plays with the light. And that's beautiful if you love that kind of light return. If you want a more white, bright light, flashbulby pop, look at this. Look at that. That's what you get from the emerald cut. To me, that is my most favorite cut. Again, $2,490 in the store, almost $2,500. You are getting it for over 25% off. That is $1,800 for this show only. And by the way, probably for the next couple of weeks. If you get something at home and you say to yourself, you know what, it's not really quite what Michael presented, or you know what, it's not my style, I thought it would be different, I thought it would be bigger, I thought it would be smaller, don't worry, because you have 60 days to return this. What Carroll's Jewelers will do, Luke says, yes, the rings can be sized up or down, or ordered in your size. So that is great. So what you're getting is something that is probably made specifically for you. It's going to be made in your size. The great thing about the return policy is you have the ability to give this for Christmas, give this for the holidays. If the person says that it's not their style, if it doesn't work for them, then hey, you have the ability to return it. All the Carroll's Jewelers asks is that it is returned in the original condition, the original packaging, and the original box. So those three things, once you do that, you are guaranteed a return. So look at these pieces. I want to also show them to you stacked up because you can literally use these as stack rings. Look at this. If you have a ring that is already, if you have an eternity band, this works beautifully with it. If you have any kind of a ring with a flat edge, this creates a beautiful look. You know what? I always say that if 1 is nice, 2 is nicer, and 3 is nicest. So you can really take this and be your own designer. Also, if you are somebody who has a very large engagement ring, you could stack this up against just your plain band. This makes a nice look, so you can travel with that beautifully. If you're somebody who says that they wanted to put this up against their engagement ring, perfect, it's going to go beautifully. What I would suggest to you is that if you do that, what you would do is you would get the same shape as your engagement ring, so that it mirrors that same kind of sparkle. Erica says, how wide is the bottom of the band? Great question, Erica. What happens is that a lot of bands that are thick on top or wide on top, because this is a fairly nice size on top, they get wide, they are wide on the bottom too. I want to show you the back here. If you are somebody who works with their hands a lot and you need to bend, this is going to give you the flexibility to do so. You have all of the pizzazz at front. Remember, that is 2 carats of diamonds, 2 carats of lab-grown diamonds at the top. And you have, again, 5 in each. And what that means is that each one of these is a nice size. They're not like those diminutive small little diamonds like 1.2 point. These each are approximately 40 points. So you're getting a full 2 carats here. Just love the sparkle on these pieces. And I'm going to tell you this, that if you shop out in the store, what you're going to see is that when you're being offered a ring like this for under $2,000, 2 full carats, under $2,000, so $1,800, your choice. These are done in 14 karat white gold. I believe that they can probably be ordered in yellow gold if that's your choice as well. Luke can probably answer that, probably in the chat. Or you can call Carroll's Jewelers and find out if you can get it in a different metal, a different carat weight. But these are truly that classic look. For the ladies who launched, this is the look. So again, look at the sparkle, because this is what I really am so thrilled about, to be able to show you and present to you a ring that is giving you diamonds, lab-grown diamonds of this quality, VS1, VS2, of this color, EF, which is colorless, in 14 karat white gold with large stones for $1,800. That is incredible. So I am going to move on. We may come back to these, but literally don't forget about these. And remember, oh, I didn't even put up the oval. Hold on, I need to put up the oval so that we can talk just a touch about this. Here we go. Okay, so this is the oval, and that is, hold on one sec. I want to show this to you separately like I did with the others. I don't want to diminish the oval. Oval happens to be one of the most popular shapes these days. A lot of celebrities are getting engaged with oval diamonds. The nice thing about ovals is that they have a very elegant quality to them. But if you are somebody who likes the colors, the flash, then the oval is cut like a round, so it is faceted on the back with many different facets that break down the colors. So it's really going to give you that gorgeous, gorgeous color breakdown, the blues, the yellows, the greens, all of that beautiful color. So Erica says that she loves all three together. I do kind of like all three together, but I do want to concentrate on the oval for a second because I think I shortchanged this a little bit. So the oval, again, $1,800. You're getting 2 carats of diamonds total weight, EF in color, VS1, VS2 in clarity. You're getting 5 ovals, so each one of them are approximately 40 points, and beautiful on their own. But hey, if you wanted to stack them, as a matter of fact, I will tell you that my grandmother, oftentimes, because she had a very large engagement ring, and what she would do, especially if she was going out in the evening, if she didn't want to wear a large ring, what she would do is she would stack 2 eternity bands that she had together, very much like this, so that she had that sparkle, she had that pop, not too high. So if you're working outside the home and you don't want something that is going to catch, this is definitely a nice profile. Also, the prongs are beautiful and smooth, so they're not going to catch on anything. And I just want to show you the gallery work on them again. So this is the profile. Not too high. Each of these stones is set separately. Beautifully done. I'm going to turn this to the side so that you can see. Very beautifully made. I mean, this is really an heirloom piece. If you are looking to invest in a piece that you are going to hand down to future generations, I would definitely tell you that this would be the way to go. Now, the emerald cut one is item number 195-00395. The round, which is here in the center, 195-00354, and of course the oval, which is here on the back end, is item number 195-00400. So your choice, $1,800. Please don't leave these, because I'm going to tell you that I really do think that you are going to be thrilled when you get these home. If you're giving these as a gift, I think the person who opens that box is going to be absolutely blown away when they see these. The lights that I have, I'm going to tell you that I don't have great lights here. So, I mean, this is my home office. So I don't have diamond lights. I don't have those lights, but you go out into an evening, into a restaurant or into a theater, these are going to be incredible. Remember, your choice, $1,800. You are getting 2 full carats of diamonds. Each one of those diamonds is approximately 40 points, so you are getting truly something special. I am going to put this down and we're going to move into, I think, a little bit of color. We're going to keep it in the diamond realm right now. So let me just bring this piece up. If you said to yourself, well, $1,800, yes, it's a phenomenal deal, but I want something that I'm going to wear every day that's going to be my signature piece. I would love it to be diamonds, but $1,800 is a little bit high for me. I want you to take a look at this. This is an incredible, incredible lab-grown diamond cross pendant. Talking about the holiday season, this is the meaning behind the holiday season. If you want to show your faith to somebody, if you want to wear it on a regular basis, it is a gorgeous, gorgeous look. It is not only, I think, a great show of faith, but it is really, and I don't mean to diminish anyone's faith by any means, it has also really transcended into a fashion statement to wear crosses. Erica says that this is spectacular. I just want to give you a little measurement so you can see the size on this. This is, am I going to be able to do this? Because I did not think to measure this ahead of time. Okay, so this is approximately 1 inch top to bottom. There you go, 1 inch top to bottom by approximately just over 1/2 inch side to side. These, again, are lab-grown diamonds. And again, if you missed what I was talking about earlier in the show, I want to show this. So I'm hoping that you're getting the sparkle here. If you missed what I talked about at the beginning of the show, when it comes to lab-grown diamonds, these are diamonds. The only difference is the point of origin. Now, this piece here, as I said, The earlier ones were 1800. What you're looking at here is 1 full carat total weight of lab-grown diamonds. These are set into sterling silver, and a special tonight of $369. $369 gets this home. Erica says that that is a great size. It is a really great size. And I also want to point out, this is on an 18-inch chain, but if you wanted to make this into more of a fashion statement, look at the bail. It's an open bail. It's really a nice size. If you wanted to put this on a leather cord, if you wanted to put this onto a band or a flat omega chain, you could absolutely do that. I will show you the back so that you can see it's going to be very easy to put on. It has a nice size lobster claw clasp here at the back. The chain is a beautiful, almost like a Rolo style chain. It is an incredible piece and an incredible value at $369. Remember, hit that icon. It will take you to the homepage and you'll be able to see everything about this. If you think I did not answer a question for you, or hit the shop button, it'll bring up everything in the show. Just really don't miss out on something like this. $369 in sterling silver, 18-inch chain, and you are getting 1 full carat of lab-grown diamonds right here at the front. This is really, I think, again, if you are somebody who is a person of faith, if you're somebody who wants to give that gift of the holidays that is truly what the holidays are about, what Christmas is all about, then this truly says it all. And how often do you get to give somebody the gift of diamonds for under $400? $369 gets this home. And imagine someone's face when they open the box and they see that sparkle. They see that their face will light up so incredibly on Christmas morning. If they see this, this is going to be one of those gifts that they will never ever forget. First of all, I think that you never forget when somebody gives you a piece of jewelry. When somebody gives you a piece of meaningful jewelry that has great symbolism, I think you remember that gift forever. This is something that you can wear every single day. This can be your signature piece. So literally, if you're thinking about getting this for yourself, the price per wear, literally $369. You wear this 1 year, you've almost paid for it. It literally works out to be $1 a day. It is an incredible piece, and the item number here is 195000296, a gorgeous cross pendant. Lab-grown diamonds, remember, these are diamonds. They are beautiful. I was looping them earlier, actually. They have beautiful color. They have beautiful quality to them. They have a great, great cut, and that's why you're getting that sparkle out of it. And again, as Erica said, it is really a great size. 1 inch top to bottom. It's going to be a very nice size, which means that you'll be able to layer it with other things. If you wanted to layer it with other pieces of jewelry, you could absolutely do so. And again, this could be your signature piece that you wear every single day. It's going to fit in the 18-inch chain. It's going to make it fit into the V of pretty much any blouse, any V-shaped blouse or any button-down blouse. So it's going to be extremely, extremely wearable. Also 18 inches. Works well over a turtleneck. If you live in any of the cooler climates of the country, this is going to work beautifully over top of a turtleneck, and it really is that signature piece. I am going to move on. I'm going to take this down. Remember, do not forget about this. If I'm going too fast for you and you say that, I really would like to go back and see something like this, remember, don't forget about this. And if you wanted to go back, literally, you don't need to worry. What you can do is you can hit that shop button. It'll take you to a full menu of everything that is here. Monica says that no Jewish star. Not tonight, Monica. Not tonight, but hang on. I know Hanukkah's coming up. So there are people who will love to see a star, myself included. So we'll see what we can do for you. That's actually a great comment. So now we're going to move on to the next piece. The next piece is a gorgeous ring. This ring is kind of unusual because it is Amazonite. So I want you to see the color here. See the beauty of this. I hope you could be able to see this. It doesn't look like I'm getting this in focus for whatever reason, which is annoying. There we go. Hopefully that's in focus for you. I'm going to take it off here because maybe that'll help. Yes, because it really, the thing about the camera here is that it wants to focus on the face. So if it can see the face, it's going to. So here you have, Monica said, thank you. My pleasure, Monica. I can't wait to show you a star. And I'm going to look for one, see if we can't do one next week. I think we'll be right in the middle of Hanukkah at that point, or we'll be right in the middle of Hanukkah. So this is an Amazonite piece. This stone, Amazonite, if you're not familiar with this is a potassium feldspar type of mineral. It is prized for the color. It is known for these beautiful colors, and it has this gorgeous kind of white going through it. So it's reminiscent of a beach. It's reminiscent of water. It's a symbol of hope. It's a symbol of love. It is also a symbol of courage. And this kind of stone, Amazonite, is really, it's found around the world in Madagascar, in Russia, right here in the US. It is not found in the Amazon, strangely enough, despite the name. What you're seeing around here are white CZs. This is, I also didn't tell you, this is also a fairly nice material in terms of hardness. The hardness is a 6 on the Mohs scale, so it is a nice hardness. Julia said, and such a good price point. I'm sure that, Julia, you're probably talking, because I don't think I gave you the Amazonite ring price, but you're probably talking about the cross. Yes, that is a phenomenal price point. Luke said, Amazonite is a great stone. It's a wonderful look, and he is absolutely right. Well, so what you're seeing here is a beautiful ring set in sterling silver. These are white CZs around the outside. Again, this is a size 7. It can be easily sized. The top of it is not too high, so the profile is going to be very, very flattering, not something that's sitting too high, so you'll be able to work beautifully. Monica says that the ring price is in the right side of the... Well, learn something new every day, Monica. Thank you for letting me know that. Yes, so the ring price at $115, I guess it appears for you. I don't see that, but thank you for letting me know. Now I know I actually don't have to really go into anything. I'll just put them up and just chit chat with you guys. And no, just kidding. So this is item number 630-02735, $115, a phenomenal price on this, as Monica pointed out. It is sterling silver, rhodium plated. This is the rhodium, by the way, just so that you know, is a member of the platinum family. It is the most expensive metal within that group. It is extremely durable and extremely white, and so they put it onto sterling silver to give it that extra little bit of whiteness and to give it a little bit of strength as well. Again, Amazonite. And a hardness level of 6 on the Mohs hardness scale. I love this east-west look. I have a couple of rings with that east-west look. And what I mean by that is that north-south are rings that are longer from your knuckle to the end of your finger, where east-west are across the hand. If you are somebody who has that light, nice, long, lean finger, this is a great look for you. This is going to be extremely flattering on that finger, on that hand shape. And by the way, there is a matching pair of earrings that goes with this. So $115 for the ring. I'm going to put this down. I'm going to still talk about it, but I do want you to see the earrings at the same time. The dangle earrings, and also a phenomenal price. The earrings are $150. 645-01323 is the item number on these. And again, you have Amazonite. This is a direct match. So if you're somebody who loves the idea of matching your pieces so that they all have that universal theme, then this is a great way for you to do this. I want to show you how these are put on. This is a very popular way to do an earring, because what you're getting here actually are 2 earrings in one. These have a little bit of a huggy, and I'm going to put this down so that I can open this up and show you. So it's a little bit of a huggy mechanism. Here is the post. You see a little notch right there. That little notch is that little bit of extra security. So when you put this up, it clicks into place. I don't know if you heard that, but you can actually You will hear it when it's in your ear. And also, if you wanted just to wear this as a single silver hoop, you're really kind of getting two earrings in one. You know, daytime, if you wanted to do something like that, and then when you go out in the evening, you simply, all you need to do is slide the piece on, click it shut, and there you have another look. So you're really getting kind of like two earrings for the price of one. Julia said matchy matchy. Exactly. If you want to be matchy matchy, Julie, which a lot of people really like, and it is kind of nice to have things that match, because it gives you options at that point. It gives you the option to wear them separately. It gives you the option to wear one of them and then coordinate it with other things. So it really does give you plenty of different options. And again, the ring here, as Monica pointed out, a phenomenal price at $115. This east-west look, sterling silver, white CZs with Amazonite in the center in that east-west look, set up not too high, so it's going to be extremely comfortable. And because it is set the way it is here, it doesn't have prongs that stick up. It's going to be it's going to protect the stone. It's going to be comfortable for you to wear. And if you wanted to, because it does have that kind of flat edge, you could literally stack something up against it. So let's be a little crazy right now, and let's see how it stacks with the pieces that I had earlier in the show. There you go. You want to dress up this ring? These are the pieces that I started the show with. You want to dress up this ring? This is a phenomenal stack. Gives the Amazonite just a little bit of flash, a little bit of pop. Leslie said that this is so pretty. I absolutely agree, Leslie. So the ring is $115 and the earrings are $150. If you were thinking of getting the entire set, what you're looking at is $265 if my math is correct. I never trust my math because I don't have a calculator at the moment. I just did that. 150 and 115 is 165, I'm pretty sure, even though my math is bad. So again, Amazonite, sterling silver, they are all rhodium plated, which means you get that little bit of extra whiteness, you get that little bit of extra strength, and also you're getting something that is phenomenal. And literally, when you think about this, $115 for the ring and $150 for the earrings. These are gorgeous, genuine gemstones. Of course, the CZ is man-made CZ, but set into sterling silver with rhodium. This is a wonderful gift to give somebody if you like the idea of summertime, if somebody loves the idea of beaches. This is a beautiful reminiscent of a beach. And as I said, the symbolism behind Amazonite is strength, is courage, is love. So it really has a wonderful sentiment. I am going to move on, but again, if you wanted to get this whole piece as a set, $265 gets all of these pieces home. And literally, don't forget, you're almost getting two pairs of earrings with the earrings, because you have the ability to wear them as silver hoops, or you have the ability to dangle from them, put the dangle on. Also, if you have charms in your wardrobe and you wanted to turn them into an earring, this earring, because it does allow you to take the Amazonite off, it allows you to create your own earring. So if you have charms and you really wanted to create your own earring, you could absolutely do so with that. So I am going to put these down, and we're going to move on to the next pieces. And the next piece is really special because it's a designer piece, and that is this gorgeous aquamarine. Now, aquamarine is an extremely beautiful stone. It's actually one of my favorite stones. This ring here is incredible. This is an aquamarine cabochon. Look at the color of this aquamarine. If you're somebody who is born in March, if you know somebody who was born in March and you want to give somebody the gift, this is the birthstone for March. Aquamarine is a member of the beryl family. Beryl is the same gemstone mineral as emerald, so you're getting something that's truly incredible. I want to show you the cabochon. If you're not familiar with cuts, a cabochon is when they take a stone and instead of fastening it on the back, what they do is they create a dome across the top. Look at this. It looks like Look at the glow. I think that that's what I absolutely love about cabochon. And when you have a beautiful stone like aquamarine, it really does give you the ability to cut stones like this. Look at this gorgeous, gorgeous piece. Now, this is a very special piece, and this is the best saving in the show, because this piece in the show, this piece in the store, it retails for $6,480. It is 50% off this evening. Now, what 50% off? It brings it down to $3,240. It's done in 14 karat yellow gold. I just want to show you this beautiful scrolling work here. This is all beautiful work. And this is a designer from Arizona, actually. Her name is Just Jewels. I actually own pieces from Just Jewels. I just love her work. I love that scroll work. It's all beautifully. I believe she hand does that scroll work. The cabochon is very elegant. And as I say, look at the color. When you are buying colored gemstones, what you want to look for is truly the color, because colored gemstones, unlike diamonds, where yes, other stones are judged on their clarity as well, but more than anything, the most important thing in a colored gemstone is that the gemstone is truly the center of that color spectrum. If you do love blue, if you love that look of water, if you love that beautiful blue look, and I'm going to tell you, blue happens to be one of, I think it is like the most favored color in the world. It is truly, I think, a gorgeous, gorgeous color. And also, it is protected by this bezel. So if you're somebody who is a little bit hard on your jewelry, this is a ring that you don't really need to worry about so much. You can wear this daily. If you wanted to stack this up against something, you could. But I will tell you that if you do stack this up against something, what you will have a little bit of a gap. A lot of people don't mind that gap, but you can absolutely do that if you don't mind the gap. This is an incredible piece at an incredible value. When you think that this ring really retails for $6,480 and you are able to get it this evening for $3,240, that is an incredible deal. This is a size 7. What Carroll's Jewelers would do is that they would size this to your size. Because of the way it's done, I'm thinking that it pretty much can be almost any size, significantly higher, significantly lower. I will tell you that on this piece, because it is also what I was telling you earlier, that east-west orientation, I'll give you a little bit of a measurement here. So the measurement here is, it is about just shy of ½ inch across. It is just, I don't know, I can't do that backwards. It is about 3/4 inch across the hand, but because it is that east-west, you wouldn't want to size this much lower than probably about, I think, a 5.5. You could ask Carroll's Jewelers if you wanted to call them and find out more about it. Luke said that the aqua is stunning. This really is a gorgeous, gorgeous aqua. And as I turn it, this is the luminosity. I'm hoping that you're seeing this luminosity that you get from a cabochon that I think is truly incredible. I just love that deep, rich color that kind of goes out and to the edges, to the more shallow parts of the stone, and really has a gorgeous feel. Again, size 7. On sale tonight for $3,240, which is 50% off the regular price. Item number 20000367. I am going to move on because we have a ton of things to get to, and I don't want you to miss out on one single thing. Now, going back to diamonds, let's talk about diamonds. Let's talk about affordability. These are an incredible, incredible pair of earrings. Look at this. $129 gets these home. These are sterling silver, rhodium plated, lab grown diamonds. You've got 11 points of diamonds. $129. The item number here is 600-01882. These are a gorgeous star. They are not too small. If you wanted to put them into your main piercing, I think that they would be great there. But they also would work if you had a pair of earrings that was dropping from your ear, maybe the Amazonite that I was just showing you. You could put these into your higher piercings. I think that this would make a great complementary piece. 11 points of diamonds in sterling silver, and again, a price of $129 on these. I just love the size of them. I love the fact that these are just that perfect size if you wanted to give somebody the gift of their very first diamonds. This is a wonderful way if you had a daughter, a granddaughter who just had their ears pierced. Wouldn't it be great to give them a pair of diamond earrings? These are lab-grown diamonds, 11 points of lab-grown diamonds. And remember, lab-grown diamonds are diamonds. The only difference is the point of origin. So how great would it be to give your granddaughter or your daughter or your grandson, if he wants to have his ears pierced, their very first pair of diamond earrings? I think that this is truly an incredible, incredible buy at $129. When did you think ever in your lifetime? I tell you, I'm old, and that it was always like diamonds were so expensive. And so you couldn't just go out and just purchase diamonds on a regular basis. But here, when you think about it, $129. For many people, going out to dinner often will cost them more than $129. If you go to the movies and you take your family out to the movies, if you take a family of 4, family of 5 out to the movies with popcorn and the entry fees and everything, you're spending this kind of money anyway. This is a great piece for somebody who is going to wear these forever. Somebody who's going to literally, this could be their very first pair of earrings. This is a legacy piece that they are going to have for the rest of their life. Sterling silver. They are done with a post and butterfly clasp, so I'm going to show this to you. So they're going to be extremely safe. So here you go. I just want to make sure that I'm not covering everything up. So there is the post. I want you to see this little bit of an edge right here on the post. If you can see that, this is a little bit of a safety, because what happens if the butterfly becomes a little loose, it will catch in that little notch there. So what that means is that these are going to be extremely safe, very easy to put on. And again, if you have somebody on your list who loves stars, is a dreamer, somebody who is young and says, you know what, this is what I want my life to be. If you have somebody who wants to become an actor and get their own star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, this is a great reminder and a great little bit of encouragement. Okay, so Jane wants to know exactly how old is old. Jane, let me just say that, you know, when you put your age into some of these apps these days, and it asks you to push it back, you know, I have to spin that thing like I'm on the Wheel of Fortune. That's how far back I have to go. So that's old. But these are a great pair of earrings. By the way, thank you for putting me on the spot. How old do you think is old? So again, $129, literally the most perfect pair of earrings for somebody who is just starting out. If you wanted to have, again, something that is an accent piece in one of your other piercings, this would be a beautiful, beautiful earring. Now, I also have the matching pendant, so I'm going to bring this down and we're going to talk about the matching pendant. And then here we go, star pendant. So Monica says, you look fabulous, Michael. No worries. Thank you, Monica. I look fabulous for 100, maybe, but I don't look fabulous. If I told you I was 25, do I look fabulous? We'll see. Anyway, thank you. I appreciate that. And Luke is laughing. So anyway, here is the matching pendant. So again, if you love the idea of matching pieces, this might be the perfect set to give somebody. The earrings, remember I told you, were $129. The pendant is $129. So literally for $260 roughly, you can get both of these home if you do love that matchy look, which a lot of people do. I'm going to put the earrings down, but remember that they do come. They don't come with the pendant, but they are a perfect match to the pendant. So here is this beautiful star. What you're looking at here is 10 points of lab-grown diamonds. These are by designer M by Monteluna, which is a really beautiful, beautiful designer brand. The chain here is sterling silver. It is rhodium plated. The chain is 18 inches in length, which means it's literally going to sit. This is where 18 inches sits on me, by the way, because this piece coming up at the end of the show, this is also 18 inches. So it might, and I take a 15.5 shirt, so it might fit most people just a touch lower, but it is something that is going to, thank you for whoever is sending those hearts. I don't know if you're sending those because I'm showing you my chest, or if I'm, or you can see this pendant, or you like the star, whatever. I didn't even tell you how to chat. All of you, obviously, have taken a little course on this because all of you know how to chat already. And by the way, so I'm not going to tell you how to chat at this point. By the way, if you, actually I do have to, should tell you this. So if you wanted to have a conversation, like Monica, like Jane, like Luke, what you can do is at the bottom, you can actually chat. Just put in your name and we can have a conversation. So again, this item number, a beautiful star pendant, 600-01879. Click the icon over my head if I'm not giving you any of the information that you want. Sterling silver, rhodium plated. Remember, rhodium is one of the most expensive metals. It is a member of the platinum group metals. It's an extremely strong metal. It's a metal that is very much coveted for its strength and very much for its color, because it really, when you set diamonds into a metal like sterling silver or rhodium, both of them are naturally white metals, so no other color is going to be put into those diamonds. So you're really getting that beautiful bright white luster. 10 points of lab-grown diamonds here, $129. And remember, they come with this beautiful pair of earrings. Gorgeous, gorgeous set. Pendant is $129. Earrings are $129. So for $260, if you wanted to, you could literally give somebody the gift of diamonds, matchy diamonds. I think it was Jane who said matchy. I am going to put this down and move on to the last few items, and I may come back to those rings again because they really are beautiful. Julia's matchy. Okay, so I am going to put this down. Remember, these are beautiful, a beautiful set. By the way, if you missed anything and you say, you know what, I took notes during the show, you can actually go to, there is a link, it's displayed for you. And what you can do is you can go to the Carroll's Jewelers website. You can see everything in the show. These prices are going to be available to you for the next couple of weeks. So if you are somebody who just needs that little bit of extra time on your holiday list, you can absolutely do that to take a little extra time. I would encourage you not to take too long because we already, we're counting down. We're counting down now. I had a little panic attack because the other day I realized that I hadn't even started. So I started in a mad fury. And I did exactly what you're doing now and didn't go out to the store. In the comfort of my own home, I decided to shop. Okay, so let's move on to the next piece because the next piece is going to require a little bit of conversation here. This next piece is truly incredible. It is unusual. It is perfect for somebody who loves something very high-end, something that is US-based, something that was, somebody is patriotic. This is an incredible sapphire and diamond ring. What makes this so special is that this is a Montana sapphire. And Montana sapphires are really special because they weren't like, even though sapphires were discovered literally centuries ago, they've been put into jewelry for centuries. The Montana sapphires really started to only be discovered in the mid 1800s, and they were discovered by the people who were panning for gold in the Missouri River. And then they realized that they found little fragments of sapphires, so they started to look for them. And of course, the mining didn't start till much later. Leslie said, you have so many options right in front of you for your friends and family. Absolutely, Leslie. I think that this is an incredible, incredible show in terms of giving people options. So this is a sapphire from Montana. Sapphires are sapphires, no matter where they come from. These are the base mineral for all sapphires is corundum. And that is important because corundum is an extremely hard and durable mineral. So sapphires reap the benefit of that. They are 9 on a Mohs hardness scale. So that means they are just next down from diamonds, which means that if you pick something like this is a piece that you have no worry about. You can wear this day in, day out. This is going to be a piece that you literally will live your lifetime in. It makes the perfect engagement ring. You have a Montana sapphire. This is almost just shy of a carat at 97 points. You have natural diamonds here around the outside, 20 points of natural diamonds. It is set in 14 karat white gold. I want to show you the gallery here. It's beautifully set up. Look at how it almost comes to a little bit of a point. The diamonds come down the shoulders, which is extremely popular right now if you are looking for a beautiful engagement style. As you know, there are very, very famous people who have become engaged with a sapphire. This is a wonderful way to signify an engagement. It's also the birthstone for September. So if you have somebody who is born in September and they wanted to wear this as a fashion piece, this would be a great piece. The item number here is 200-00304. Now, the price normally on this is over $2,000. It's $2,025. Tonight for the show, you're getting over 25% on this, so $1,500 gets this home. Remember, if I'm not giving you any of the information, or you want this right away, because I believe that this may be a one-of-a-kind piece, click the icon there and put it into your basket. It is a beautiful piece. Again, I'm going to give you a little bit of a tour. Almost a 1 carat Montana sapphire. Look at the beautiful color here. Like sapphires, like most sapphires come in a variety of different colors, but it is blue. And sapphires come in a variety of different blues. This is, in case you can't see it exactly, I'm going to try to see if I can't give you like the best color there. That might help. It is kind of like that mix between a steely blue and a cornflower blue. It is a beautiful color. It's not too deep. You still get the reflection. You still get the refraction out of it. It is surrounded by 20 points of diamonds. So it has that halo. Again, if you are looking at an engagement ring, a lot of engagement rings these days have that halo around the outside because it is one of the most popular styles, is having a halo. And again, having diamonds come down the shoulders of the ring is also something that's very, very popular. So this is $1,500. So you're getting over 25% off of the price. The size here is I'm going to tell you, I don't have the size, but it is a 7, but not to worry, because this is a piece that can be sized without a doubt. It is a beautiful piece. It's not too big. It's not too diminutive. It would make the perfect engagement ring. It would make the perfect fashion piece, literally as a pinky ring here. It would make a great engagement ring if you wanted to wear it on this finger. It would make a great fashion piece if you wanted to put it on your pointer finger. And again, because it is corundum, that corundum is going to literally be something that you wear in and day out. I am going to put this down and move on. Remember, $1,500, that's over 25% off. So don't miss out on this. All you need to do is click on that, and then I'm going to bring in two pieces, but I have to talk about them separately because the platform will not allow me to show you two. So right now I am going to talk to you about the pendant, but there is a pair of earrings that goes with this. Look at this. Drama. If you love drama, if you love sapphires, we were just talking about sapphires. So member of the corundum family, extremely, extremely durable. This pendant is definitely for you. This is item number 2300030 at a price of $1,955. It's done in 14 karat white gold. What you're looking at here is 18 sapphires. They are done with a baguette cut. So let me see if I can, there you go. So the baguette cut, it's giving you that, look at the pop that you're getting out of this. It is also, it also has 25 points of diamonds. Lewis is loving this, giving me little heart emojis, that he really loves this. It is a beautiful piece. These are, again, natural diamonds, natural sapphires, 115 points total weight of sapphires, $1,995. The piece measures 2 inches in length. So let me bring this in here. 2 inches in length. So it is a dramatic length. It measures 5/8 of an inch wide on its widest part. Lewis says it is such a geometric piece. It really is beautiful and geometric. It does have almost what I think is a deco quality to it, but it is dramatic. Jane says it's beautiful. One of the things that I absolutely love about this is that it is on an 18-inch chain, but here's what you should know, is that the illusion of length, specifically in a neckline, is something that comes down the neck like this in a V shape. That gives you a longer, leaner neck. And then when you add this 2 inches of beautiful sapphires and diamonds on the bottom, that's going to be extremely elongating. It's going to be very, very flattering for those people who wish that longer, leaner look. It is a beautiful piece that could be stacked up, maybe even with the piece that I'm wearing. Let me just show you, like, stack up like this. What you are looking at here is a beautiful collection of baguette sapphires. You have 18 of them in this. Each one of these has 2. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. So you've got 18 sapphires. Look at the beautiful color. And they are truly amazing. Now, I'm going to reach over here and show you the matching earrings. Now, I haven't put these up yet. Let me actually put these up while I talk about these. So the earrings are great dangle earrings. What you're looking at is, again, 2 inches in length of these earrings. You are looking at 1/2 of an inch in width. Really beautiful. Now, what you're getting here is these earrings are 25% off. So they are regularly over $4,200 in the store. $3,151 this evening. 14 karat white gold. You have 36 sapphires. You've got 50 points of diamonds. Incredible. If you do love that dramatic look, that chandelier style that all of the celebrities are wearing, this is definitely a great look for you. They are done with a beautiful huggy back, which I'm going to show you now. And you just click this into place, and this is secure. This does not come off, so this is going to remain here all of the time. I hope that you can get a really good look at this piece here. So again, these earrings here are the perfect match to the pendant, but the earrings are 25% off, over $4,200 in the store, $3,151 for 2 carats, over 2 carats, 2 carats and 15 points of sapphires, and 1/2 carat of natural diamonds, 2 inches in length and 1/2 an inch in width. This is an incredible look. Erica said, I've never seen that design before. Me either. And if you love the idea of that elongating look, that's exactly what you're going to get with these earrings. I am going to put these down and move on to the last piece of the show, which of course I already kind of gave you a little bit of a sneak peek, and you've been looking at it all evening. So if you do love this piece that I've been wearing around my neck all night, now you're going to get a chance to have a look at it up close and personal without my chest hair in the way. So this, again, is something truly magnificent. What you're looking at here is a 2-carat lab-grown diamond, 2 full carats. This is VS2 in clarity and F in color. This is done in 14-karat white gold. 25% off of this. It is over $2,400 in the store, $2,460. This evening, it is $1,800. 2 full carats in a single diamond, and you're getting it for $1,800. The item number here is 195-00377. It comes with an 18-inch chain. This is a box chain. Gives you that little bit of extra sheen, that little bit of extra security, that little bit of extra strength in a chain. And not only that, if you wanted to wear it on the 17-inch length, you can. If you wanted to wear it up closer, you can. What this means to you is that this is the perfect layering piece, because if you wanted to add things, you can layer them behind it, you can layer them above it. So it's going to be incredible. And what you're looking at here is a beautiful, gorgeous quality lab-grown diamond pendant. Remember, lab-grown diamonds, they are diamonds. They have every characteristic that a diamond has. All of the beautiful color, all of the beautiful scintillation, all of the beautiful, all of the chemical properties, all of the physical properties. The only difference is their point of origin. So this is the last piece of the show. It is a spectacular piece at, again, $1,800. Gets this home. If you wanted to go back to anything that I've had in the show, what you need to do is just click that shop button. It'll bring up everything. Luke said, such a great piece. It really is a great piece. And again, it is one of those classics. It's never going to go out of style. This is the piece that you put on, you give to somebody, and they are going to wear this every single day for the rest of their life. It is a beautiful gift for somebody to memorialize the holidays, for an anniversary. No matter what, you never forget the gift that somebody gives you of diamonds, especially who could forget the gift of a 2-carat diamond. And what you're getting here is truly an amazing deal at $1,800. I hope you enjoyed the show. Erica said, can I say that your jacket is spectacular, as is that necklace? Thank you. I figured we needed a little bit of a festive nature. Now, don't forget, I'll be back next Thursday, December the 18th. That's going to be your last time to shop with me. So please don't forget anything in the show. There were some phenomenal deals, some great prices. And if you have any questions, please feel free to contact Carroll's Jewelers. The link is there if you want to go back to anything in the show. So thank you for being with me. I hope you'll be with me next week. By the way, it's my birthday next week, so please be there. Make me feel good for my birthday. Have a wonderful week. Good to see you this evening. Thank you for all of the comments. Thank you for being here. I really do appreciate it. And again, click that shop button. You'll see everything in the show. Thanks for being here. Bye.